Welcome, Pisces. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for March 24th, 2025 on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. You're standing at the edge of something massive, Pisces. The kind of shift that makes everything click, but here's the catch, your focus has to be sharper than it's ever been. You've been dancing between ideas, feeling pulled in a million directions, questioning your purpose, your path, and your place in it all. That cloudy energy? It's not a setback, it's a sign. A sign that the universe is clearing space for you to realign, not just with your goals, but with yourself. If your head's been in a fog lately, or if you've felt the need to please others over pleasing your own soul, that ends today. Let's get real. Part of what's been holding you back isn't the lack of opportunity, it's the habit of dimming your light to fit in, of second-guessing your gut because you've been conditioned to doubt it, of working so hard to earn someone else's approval that you forget you already have the universe's. Today, that changes. The moment you stop trying to be enough for everyone else, you'll find out you've always been more than enough for the life you truly want. This is go time, Pisces. The universe isn't waiting for you to get it perfect. It's waiting for you to show up, messy, raw, and completely real. Your power right now comes from your willingness to let go of outdated beliefs, especially those tied to guilt, shame, or comparison. You don't have to live up to a version of success someone else created. You're here to define your own. So, if you've been feeling like you need permission to step into your purpose, here it is. You were born to do this. Don't ignore the anger that's been bubbling up inside lately. It's not random. It's your higher self shaking your shoulders, asking you to pay attention. Use it. Let it show you what needs more attention, more clarity, or even more love. Maybe it's a relationship dynamic that's out of balance. Maybe it's a goal you keep pushing to the side because it feels too big. Spoiler alert. It's not. That vision you've got in your heart? It's not just wishful thinking, it's an assignment. Ground yourself today with a practice that gets you reconnected. Whether it's journaling, moving your body, spending time in silence, or just tuning into your breath, don't underestimate how powerful those quiet moments can be. That's where the gold is. When you choose to reconnect with your inner voice, everything else gets clearer. The opportunities? They're already lining up. The clarity? It's waiting for your signal. The money, love, recognition, and peace, it's all downstream from your alignment. If things have felt heavy or chaotic, consider this a reset. Start fresh. Eat foods that make you feel light. Speak words that open your heart. Surround yourself with people and music that elevate your vibe. And most importantly, be kind to yourself. You've been through more than you let on, and it's okay to admit you're still healing. Healing doesn't delay your blessings, it prepares you to receive them. So here's your truth for today. You don't need to hustle for your worth. You already are it. Make your decisions from that knowing. Build your life from that truth. The surprise that's coming? It's not just big, it's life-altering. But you've got to be in the room with yourself to answer the door when it knocks. Keep your eyes open. Keep your heart soft. And most of all, keep showing up. Your breakthrough isn't just coming, Pisces. It's already here. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. 1. The Eight of Swords, the blindfolded truth. This card reflects your current internal conflict. You may be overanalyzing signs or doubting your intuition despite clear spiritual messages. There's a feeling that you're trapped in uncertainty, especially in matters of the heart. The truth is, you're surrounded by answers, but fear and past emotional wounds are preventing you from seeing them clearly. You've been waiting, tolerating, and giving sometimes too much for love. 2. The Four of Swords, the sacred pause. This card represents a needed rest or pause before a big decision. You've been emotionally drained from a connection that continues to linger in your thoughts. There's an emotional pull from someone who once felt like home, but they are currently in hiding or contemplation, avoiding confrontation. They are not absent by accident. Their silence is part of their internal battle. 3. The Wheel of Fortune, divine timing. A powerful turning point is here. You are not just closing a cycle, You are entering a destined moment of change. Whether it's a long-lost connection coming back or a new fated encounter, this card marks the arrival of someone important. This could be someone from your professional circle or a person who was once just a friend. Fate is bringing this encounter to test your growth and discernment. 4. The Knight of Cups, the romantic return. This card speaks of a person who still thinks about you deeply, but is wrestling with their pride, confusion, and perhaps external influences, envy, temptation, or negative voices around them. They might come back disguised as a friend or under a pretext, trying to re-enter your life subtly. Despite their inner chaos, their heart remembers the magic you shared. 5. Temperance, the divine balancing act. This card is the spiritual highlight of your reading. It signals angelic guidance and the healing of emotional imbalances. The divine realm is closely watching this situation and sending you signs. You may be seeing repeating numbers, having vivid dreams, or feeling unusually intuitive. This energy also warns you to be mindful of false friendships or deceptive influences around you. Pisces, your heart has given deeply. Now it's time to receive in balance. You are not meant to carry the weight of someone else's confusion. Let love meet you where you are, not where you've lowered yourself to be. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Today's energy suggests that financial clarity is beginning to return after a period of confusion. You've likely been doubting your choices or feeling stuck in a loop, uncertain about where to invest your time or resources. The Wheel of Fortune signifies a major turning point. Luck is shifting in your favor, but it's not just about chance. Your intuition is your greatest asset right now. Trust it when you're deciding where to place your energy, especially when it comes to opportunities that seem too good to be true. There may be unexpected developments tied to professional networks or creative pursuits. Something you didn't initially see as profitable could begin to flourish. Don't underestimate friendly or informal offers. Today, a simple conversation might open doors you never imagined. That's the magic of this moment for Pisces. What seems ordinary could be the beginning of something extraordinary. Still, caution is needed. Not everyone around you shares your vision or your best interests. Temperance reminds you to keep your finances balanced. Avoid overspending or making hasty financial decisions driven by emotional triggers. There's also a subtle warning about people who might appear helpful but are really acting out of self-interest. Lean into your natural creativity and emotional intelligence. If you're considering starting something new, like a side hustle or investment, do so with grounded confidence. The universe is aligning you with the right circumstances, but only if you're willing to meet it halfway with action and discernment. Lucky sign influences. Taurus, Virgo, and Aquarius may offer valuable insights or collaborations that bring long-term financial gain. Stay open and observant. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for March 24th are 15, 30, 42, 55, 68, 90. Daily love. Your love life is deeply influenced by a wave of introspection and transformation. The presence of the Knight of Cups suggests someone from your past is still energetically connected to you. This person may have withdrawn due to pride or confusion, but their feelings haven't faded. In fact, they've grown stronger. They're quietly observing you, perhaps even planning a return, but their intentions are still wrapped in mystery. You, Pisces, are known for giving your heart fully. But today's message is clear. Love must be mutual, and your heart deserves someone who meets you at your emotional depth. You've given and tolerated too much in the past, possibly out of fear of losing someone. But the time for self-sacrifice has passed. Now, it's about receiving the kind of love that honors your soul. If you're single, keep an eye on new connections that start subtly, perhaps through friendship or shared interests. The Wheel of Fortune indicates the arrival of someone with a significant impact on your emotional future. It may not look like a romantic connection at first, but the potential is undeniable. Let things unfold naturally without rushing. Also, be mindful of emotional manipulation or confusing signals. If someone returns with vague intentions or nostalgia alone, ask yourself, are they truly changed or just missing your energy? Your heart must be honored, not just remembered. Trust your inner compass. Finally, if you're in a relationship, communication is key. A heartfelt conversation may reveal truths that strengthen your bond or show you where adjustments are needed. Vulnerability is your power, Pisces. Use it wisely. At work, your professional life is experiencing a quiet buildup of energy. Things may feel still on the surface, but behind the scenes, a shift is brewing. The presence of the Four of Swords indicates that you're in a temporary pause. This isn't a sign of failure, but a sacred space to reset, reevaluate, and prepare for what's next. There might be a sense that your talents aren't fully appreciated, or that you've outgrown your current environment. If that resonates, know that new paths are beginning to form. The Wheel of Fortune also touches this area, meaning someone important, possibly a coworker or professional acquaintance, may introduce you to a new opportunity that aligns better with your true gifts. Intuition will once again play a strong role. You're being guided toward work that feels more meaningful or offers emotional fulfillment, not just financial stability. If your job lacks heart, you'll feel that disconnect more intensely today. It's time to plant the seeds for a future where your work mirrors your values. However, stay grounded. Don't make impulsive moves out of frustration. Instead, gather information, plan, and stay alert to synchronicities. The universe may send you signs through unexpected sources. Listen carefully. Above all, remember that your work doesn't define your worth. You're in a transitional phase, and soon, the pieces will fall into place. Be patient, but stay proactive. Health. The message around your health is deeply emotional and energetic. With the Eight of Swords appearing, there's a strong connection between your mental state and physical well-being. If you've been feeling fatigued, foggy, or emotionally drained, it's not just stress, it's energetic overload. You may be carrying emotional burdens that aren't even yours. Pisces, you're like a spiritual sponge, often absorbing the moods of those around you. Today, you're being urged to protect your energy. Take time to cleanse, whether through meditation, salt baths, sound healing, or simply solitude. Your system needs space to recharge. Also, the theme of blind spots continues. You may be overlooking a key component to your health, whether it's diet, hydration, or emotional expression. The cards suggest your body is trying to tell you something, but you must slow down enough to listen. Don't dismiss those small aches, tension, or sleepless nights. They're clues, not annoyances. Mental health also comes into focus. There's a call to release old guilt or emotional loops that keep replaying. Journaling, speaking to someone, or engaging in creative expression can be immensely healing. You don't have to hold everything inside. Finally, your spiritual sensitivity is heightened. Dreams or intuitive flashes may offer healing messages. Keep a dream journal nearby. You may receive insights that help both your emotional and physical well-being. Family and friends. Family dynamics today could feel a little unpredictable. There may be hidden emotions beneath the surface. Someone close to you might be holding back something they want to say. Temperance appears here as a guiding energy, asking you to be the bridge, the harmonizer. Your presence has the power to soothe tension and bring people together, but only if your cup is full. Some family members may be feeling confused or emotionally lost, and they're looking to you for grounding. Be compassionate, but don't take on the responsibility of fixing everything. You can listen, support, and love without sacrificing your own peace. There may also be family-related revelations or conversations today that offer clarity. Perhaps someone admits a truth, or you discover something that changes how you view the past. Regardless, this shift will bring emotional release and set a new tone within the family circle. If distance or disconnection exists, today is a good day to reach out or send a message. Healing is possible. Even a small gesture can begin to mend old wounds. Your natural empathy is a gift, but use it wisely. Above all, make time for the ones who truly care. A short conversation or shared meal can remind you of what matters most. Family, chosen or biological, thrives on presence more than perfection. Compatibility. Today, your strongest compatibility comes with Taurus, Virgo, Aquarius, and fellow Pisces. These signs can offer emotional support, grounded advice, or spiritual alignment. Taurus and Virgo bring balance and reliability, helpful for your current need to feel safe and stable. Aquarius helps you see beyond emotional fog, offering clarity and fresh perspectives. Another Pisces may act as a mirror, showing you how far you've come emotionally or triggering something unresolved. Handle such connections with care. Today's energies are sensitive but powerful, especially for heart-based interactions. Be cautious around signs that tend to avoid emotions or over-rationalize. You need depth, not distractions. Your lucky color today: lavender. This soft yet mystical color enhances your intuition and supports emotional healing. Wear it or surround yourself with it to promote inner calm and spiritual clarity. The phrase of the day: I am no longer waiting to be chosen. I am choosing myself every day with love and courage. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.